Good morning, everyone. My name is Merciana. I am the part of primary ministry. Globally, everything has stopped. Projects have been delayed, workplace closed, and schools shut down. The world have to ground to a halt because of the novel coronavirus. However, students continue their education, online learning, with video calls with their teachers, especially in big cities such as Jakarta. The model is currently the best alternative as keeping schools open poses a safety risk for students. Globally, many countries have adopted this approach. Schools in New York and United States prepared for online learning by distributing the gadget to their students, ensuring they had access to learning the materials. As of early April, education authorities distribute around 500,000 laptops and tablets to their students, allow them to participate in classes online. When the first two COVID-19 cases were announced that in Indonesia in early March, the country was in panic. On March 14, Jakarta Governor Anies Baswedan announced that all students in Jakarta were to be closed. However, many schools were not ready to apply home learning programs yet. The online classes implemented in Indonesia work differently from those in the United States. This is due to lack of the preparation in this country. As a student participating in the home learning programs, online school was confusing to adjust to as we had not been prepared, taught a simulation or practice beforehand. Students reported the home learning programs to be even more stressful than regular classroom. Some of the common reasons for this went along the lines of normal classes may have been difficult, but having friends make it so much more manageable and less stressful. Online classes take out the benefit of having friends to socialize with the being stuck alone with nothing but assignment or task. Many students participating in home learning programs also say that the workload of online classes is larger than of the regular classes. The general consensus that home learning programs are thought highly beneficial and a good alternative to school, as schools are closed, but still required some getting used to by students as the novel concept and not many are experiences with them. However, although the closing of the schools does have a silver lining. It means like home learning programs where students are still able to learn. But the true suburbs of the government or the of school closing are the students in less fortunate situation and the students who are in school that are not well funded. So this is because those students lack of devices and internet access to be able to participate in online classes, and the schools do not have the capacity to teach online. Unlikely in New York, where devices are distributed to the student by schools and prepaid the companies in Indonesia, there is yet to be this kind of effort. This leaves many students in bad spot where they are unable to receive an education. But although internet service providers have been giving out free data package, they are simply not capable of supporting video calls on programs such as a Zoom application. For certain complicated things, it seems that COVID-19 will last a while in Indonesia. For the context, in China, it took months for the transmission to stabilize, and this was with a fast government response instead of lockdown and people obeying the rules and quarantine policies. Despite lack of the nationwide lockdown, schools remain closed, meaning that students. Despite the lack of the nationwide lockdown, schools remain closed, means that students who have no access device or the internet connection will have a difficult time to maintain their education. Due to these factors, they will be in a very difficult spot educationally until the COVID-19 pandemic dies down in Indonesia. In this situation, the government should make extra effort to support the education sectors and build a sense of solidarity among the school, such as by facilitating the networks between international and national or public school to share the experiences and study methodologies for online teaching. So thankfully, there are now some alternatives to online learning in which students in less fortunate situation could participate. The Education and Culture Ministry recently introduced a Belajar di Rumah. It means learning at home program taught a state-owned broadcaster or TVRE for the next 3 months, and platform called Guru Berbagi, or in English is teaching sharing, is providing the creating learning and teaching the materials. To add to education on this, however, the government should still have more offline options for students without internet access, such as the distribution of books and learning materials. Personally, I feel that online classes are a great alternative to a normal in-school classes. As a 10th grader participating in online classes right now, I have been able to focus more and perform better. That's the student feel. The presence of COVID-19 will directly and permanently change education in the future, seeing that we must be able to adapt to working and studying online for any kind of reasons and situations. I believe that both the TVRI and Belajar di Rumah program and Guru Berbagi's platform will leave the legible and should be continued to support the class teaching for a good one. So only time will tell whether online classes will be a good substitute for normal classes, and if they are, there will be a rise in online educational programs and online university. So that's all of my feedbacks or my idea about COVID-19. So thank you and God bless you.